So this is 2.1 problems. And what we have here in 1 through 4 is they're just asking you to find exact values. So they give you the sine of A to find. Well, the sine of A is going to be opposite over hypotenuse. The opposite of A is 21, hypotenuse is 29, and you're done. That's the exact value. That's not an estimate. That's not dividing 20. That's not taking 21 divided by 29 and getting some decimal that goes on and on and on. That's exact as you're going to get. 5 through 10, they're just asking you to choose its value. So the sine of 30 is what from over in columns under 2, you know, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, you know, whatever. So that one's not too bad. 11 to 15. Suppose ABC is a right triangle with sides of length A, B, and C and right angle C. So actually they're just saying, okay, we've got this right triangle. This is A, this is B, this is C, this is little c, little b, little a. Okay, there's your triangle. Find the unknown side length using the Pythagorean theorem. Then find the values of the 6 trig functions for angle B. Rationalize denominators when applicable. All right, so they give you A. I'll do this in pink. They give you that as 5, and they tell you B is 12. They want you to find C. Okay, so it says find the unknown side, and then find the values of the 6 trig functions for angle B. So after you find C, they're going to ask you for the trig functions. So what is the sine of B? Well, it's opposite over hypotenuse, which we already know that the opposite is 12, and the hypotenuse is whatever we find C to be. And then you find the cosine of B, and tangent of B, and cosecant of B, etc., etc. So that's what they're wanting you to do there. Get rid of all this junk here. 16 through 21. And number 15, skip that. Number 22, skip that if it's in the assignment. 16 to 21, write each function in terms of its cofunctions. So they're giving you cotangent of 73 degrees. The cofunction of that is going to be tangent of 17 degrees. These two added up give you 90. Cotangent and tangent are cofunctions. So that's all you would do there. I'm going to let you squirm with 18 and 19 a little bit, but the other ones should be not much of a problem there for you. Let's see, 23 to 28. Find one solution for each equation. Assume that all angles, all right, so you're going to read this a lot where it says find one solution because there are many solutions. So for 24, they say that the cosecant of theta equals the sine of 2 theta. Well, what do you know? You know they're cofunctions, so that you know you add that and that, you're going to get 90 degrees because they're cofunctions, cosine and sine. If this was cotangent of theta, you wouldn't be able to say that, but because sine and cosine are cofunctions, you can do that. And all of them there are cofunctions, so you just do them the same way. 29 to 34, we already talked about that from example 4. And 35 to 44, find each expression given the exact value. I'm not interested in any inexact value. I don't want decimals here. I want fractions for your answer, the ones that are exact. So for example, tangent of 30 degrees. I know my tangent of 30, that's 1, 2, square root of 3. My tangent of a 30-degree angle, which would be this one, it's the smallest one, is going to be opposite over adjacent. The opposite one is 1. The adjacent one is square root of 3. Multiply it by square root of 3. Square root of 3 equals square root of 3 over 3. That is the exact value. Don't punch it in your calculator and give me the square root of 3 over 3 in decimal form of 0.5774. That is not the exact value. So when they ask for exact value, they want fractions and they want radicals in the answer. So that is it as far as problem set. There are some like story kind of problems, relating concepts there that I'm going to let you work on. But other than that, I think you should be good to go.